Hello and welcome, my name is Alex and today we are gonna learn how to create a BSC token without any coding skills. There are just a few requirements that I'm gonna list now and you can find the references in the description. So you will need my code, you will need access to Remix, you will need MetaMask and you will need BSC scan. Okay guys, so in this tutorial I will show you how to create, compile and deploy your Binance Smart Chain token. This token works perfectly. You don't need any coding skills for this purpose. You literally just need to follow my instructions. So the first thing you need to do is to go to GitHub, the link down below in the description, where I left this token already written for you. The second thing you need to do is to open in another tab Remix. I'll leave the link in the description. What is Remix? Remix is a workspace where you can literally write and create your files. You can compile these files and you can also deploy smart contracts to the Binance Smart Chain. When you first open Remix, you will be prompted with this page. The first thing you need to do is to go on the left hand side and delete all these files in your workspace. So you just right click and delete. Once you've deleted all the files present in your workspace, you just need to create a new file. Just by clicking on this icon, create new file, and a new file will be created for you. What you need to do here is to name your file. So for this purpose, it will be token, and specify an extension. So as I mentioned, all the BSC tokens are written in Solidity, so the extension for Solidity will be .sol. You just hit enter and a new tab will open on Remix with your token.sol file. Now this is obviously an empty file. What do we need to do here? You just need to go back to GitHub where we have our token and literally copy and paste everything here in Remix. Make sure that you copy till the last line, 269. Ctrl C and Ctrl V. As you can see, everything has been pasted here. Now let's go through the code quickly, just for you to understand what are the main features of this token. So the first thing you need to understand is that /forward is just an option to comment, which means that everything followed will be only considered as a comment and not part of the code. So the code starts with pragma solidity and then some numbers. What does this mean? This is to tell the compiler what version of Solidity we wrote our token in. It will come useful later. Other than that, the only thing you really need to do is to scroll down to the line 230 where it says contract tutorial is pausable token, and you just need to change contract tutorial. So instead of tutorial you can put any word you want. So the name of your token, let's say that you want to call your token cube, then you put a cube here. It's just for reference, it just looks better when then you publish it and you verify the contract on the Binance Smart Chain. For this purpose I'll just leave tutorial here. Okay, there's literally nothing else you need to do for you to be able to now compile and deploy the token. So now we need to go and compile the token in Remix. You need to go to your left hand side and the second icon will be Solidity Compiler. Now why it's important that you keep an eye on this line, pragma solidity and the numbers? Because then you will need to adapt the compiler version to the version of Solidity that you have here. In this case 0.4.24, and you will need to search in this drop down menu, there's the exact one, and select it. Next step is to literally just click compile token.sol. If everything is okay, you will see here there is a green tick and it will say compilation successful. Okay, now that we successfully compiled our token, we can start deploying it. So you will need to go to the next icon on the left hand side, deploy and run transactions. You click on it and you will be prompted with these settings. So the first thing you need to do is go through environment settings. You click on the drop down menu and you make sure you select injected Web3. This will open a pop-up with your MetaMask, and if you have more than one account, you can select the account from which you want to deploy your contract. Otherwise, if you have only one account, you will be prompted with just this pop-up here. You click on connect and we are connected to Remix. So now to deploy the token, you need to go through contract. You don't touch anything here. You just go to contract and you select your token. So again, now when I said that is important to change line 230 is because your contract will take the name of the contract that you input here. So if you input anything else, here will be displayed something different. Now you click this arrow here, and as you can see, we can input the name, the symbol, the decimals, the supply, and who is the token owner. So for the name, we'll put tutorial. Symbol, you can write anything you want. There's not really a limit of letters, but we'll keep it usually between 3 and 4 letters. So for this purpose, I will just put tut. Decimals. Now, how many decimals we want to put here? I recommend you always use 18 decimals. This is the standard for all the Binance Smart Chain tokens, and it doesn't really affect how the token works. So for this tutorial, we'll put 18 decimals. Supply. We need to decide how many tokens we want to deploy into the Binance Smart Chain. Now, for this tutorial, I will do 100 million tokens. After you input the supply, you need to tell the contract before you deploy it who will be the token owner. In this case, you need to put your own MetaMask account address. To do so, you just click on MetaMask here and you copy to clipboard. You literally just click on account, and by clicking on it, it will copy it and you can finally paste it into the token owner field. Now that everything is completed, we just need to deploy the token into the Binance Smart Chain. How do? We click on transact. This will open a pop-up on MetaMask and it will ask you to pay the fees. Again, these fees are really low. In this case, it's 0.009. You just hit confirm. You just wait for Remix to contact Binance Smart Chain and deploy your token. As you can see, confirm transaction, transaction 81 confirmed. Now, this means that our token is officially been released on the Binance Smart Chain. The next step is for us to add the token address to our MetaMask wallet, because we are the owners and the total supply will be directly sent to our address. As you can see here, after we deployed our token, we will have an address here. This is our token address. You can click on here and copy the value to clipboard. And then what you need to do is to go to MetaMask and add token. Custom token, you just paste in here, and as you can see, the token symbol and the decimals of precision are filled automatically. You click on next, and then you click on add tokens. So, as you can see, we have 100 million tutorial token in our account. This means that the deployment was successful. We can then check that our token is effectively on the Binance Smart Chain by going to the link in the description. It will be bscscan.com. You copy the value here again, copy to clipboard, and you literally just paste it here. It will open these addresses and you click on it. So as you can see, tutorial toot is our token. So we actually deployed it. It's very good news. Now we want to verify our contract. Why do we verify the contract? Because by making the code public, you will be perceived as reliable from the public, from your investors, or from anyone who wants to buy your token. So to do so, once you are in this page, so address /forward the token address, you will have this page. You can click on contract, and are you the contract creator? We are. Verify and publish your contract source code today. Once you click on it, you will have please enter the contract address you would like to verify. This is pre-filled, is the correct one. Please select compiler type. Now, here is always Solidity single file. This will open another field, and please select compiler version. As mentioned before, we just need to go all the way up to our code and see Pragma Solidity 0.4.24. So in this field, we will put the same value, 0.4.24. Select open source license type. Now, this is usually specified at the beginning. In this case, I specified it, so our license will be the MIT. You select MIT license. It's all for free. It's just giving credit to the guys who created this template. And then you hit continue. At this stage, as you can see, you have literally just to copy and paste the code in here. Now make sure that if you want to comment anything, you do it before you verify the contract, because anything that you want to comment, so it's out of the code by still showing up. So make sure that you change it as you like, and then you can literally just copy and paste it here. Now, you don't need to do anything else, just I'm not a robot, and verify and publish. You won't be asked for any money to do this, you won't be asked to anything. It's just Binance Smart Chain doing its job. There we go. We successfully deployed our token. We successfully verified and published the contract source code. Now we can go back, so you can copy the contract address once again from here, or again from here. They are the same address, and you just paste it in here. You wait that the drop down opens, addresses, you click on it, and as you can see, we are verified. Very good. There we go. So guys, that's it. That's how you deploy a smart contract token into the Binance Smart Chain. Now, this token doesn't have any value. To add value to your token, you will need to add liquidity into an exchange. But this will be a topic for our next tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please consider subscribing. Please consider to leave a like if you do. Make sure to comment with your questions. I also have a Telegram channel, and you can join me there, and you can ask any questions. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, take care.